Hi, it's Andrea Olson with another East Idaho Eats, and I'm here with Trevor at Cast Iron on 17th and AMMON. And Trevor, let's get right into it. Tell me a little bit about what this is that I'm about to eat.
So this is one of my own recipes for French onion soup. It's a slowly sweated down onions for a few hours actually. And then we make our own homemade au jus with a homemade beef stock that reduces for about 4 or 5 days. And
wow, super good.
We do it with a pepper and a red wine, so it's kind of sweet and spicy, or sweet and peppery at the same time.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And we top it with a breadcrumb that we actually crust in house, and then a Gruyere topping that we melt. So it should be melted delicious at the same time.
I would love to continue eating more of this, but I know there's so many other dishes too, because that is really delicious. Tell me about these other dishes.
Yes.
This one's pretty important right here.
Yes, so this one we actually had on the front cover of the July edition of Idaho Falls Magazine. We won Best New Restaurant.
Oh, wow.
So I thought this would be a good one to have you guys try, considering it's been one that we had from when we first opened back in December. It's been on our menu ever since. And the risotto on the bottom is a Mediterranean risotto. It's arboreal rice that's been cooked with our own in-house made vegetable stock. And it's got all the Mediterranean, so you have like ras el hanout and roasted red tomatoes. It's just a slow cook for a little while. That's what's kind of nice about a lot of our dishes. It's all fresh in-house, reduced, and cooked over a long period of time. And fresh ingredients, so the crust on that salmon is actually a citrus crust with panko and fresh zested lemons and limes and orange that gets mixed into it that we do daily as well.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for letting me try that. Of course. And then I'll try this next dish. Something that's interesting about your restaurant, though, is that you're constantly changing menu items.
Yes. So actually, my chef who helped prepare this today, his name's Justin. He's also a graphics designer. So he helps us make the menus. We actually make them in-house and print them in-house as well.
Oh my gosh.
So like, he does all the editing and everything for them. And this is our newest edition that actually launched yesterday.
Wow.
And it has our story, and in a building that's all 130 years old. So.
And this is probably really well received by the community, like always changing a menu.
Yes, that's something that we've found that people really enjoy, is that it's never the same. You come in and even the dishes you get, the forks to the cups to the, everything's just different. It's eclectic and different and fun. We wanted to bring that back into the community after everyone being stuck at home and nothing to do. We wanted to bring back the fun atmosphere of you can come in here and you could be here 7 times in 1 week and find something different every single time. Your dish will be cooked on something different, or it's always different.
This is amazing. I'm not a huge steak person, but what's mixed in it is so good.
Yes, so it's a black garlic, and it's actually a type of fermentation of garlic, and it takes about 6 to 7 weeks to do in a dehydrator. So it's something that we just finished and is now turned into compound butter and melt on top of the steak.
That's so good. I could continue eating this, but I will try the dessert. Tell me a little bit about the dessert that we have here.
Yes, so this is actually made by Justin Wheeler, our chef back there. He had this back when it was back when the restaurant was a cellar. So he's actually been here for about 15 years, 16 years now in this actual building. And he created this dish and then changed it up for us. So in the crust, it's a baklava crust that we've actually soaked inside of an orange. So it's kind of citrusy and you can't really feel it, but it's there. And then the cream cheese on top, which is the actual cheesecake itself.
Wow, I have actually never tasted anything quite like this before with the baklava underneath. That's a really interesting combination.
It's different. It's something that you wouldn't expect. It's that cinnamony and sweet at the same time. It's traditionally done with like cheesecake is graham cracker crumb, but instead we use phyllo dough and do the whole layering with the butter and layer it out all the way through and then soak it after it's baked with the orange, and it's really good. We also use a walnut and pistachio crust inside of it as well.
Oh my gosh.
It's just kind of a hidden flavor.
When are you guys open? When can people check you guys out?
We are open Tuesday through Sunday. We open from 4 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then Sundays. On Fridays, we're open for lunch from noon to 3. And then we have like a happy hour area. So from 4 to 5 is happy hour. You come in, enjoy maybe some small appetizers, some drinks from our bar, wine. Steve is always here to help. And then after 5 o'clock is when we'll start serving dinner and all the fun stuff.
Thank you so much, Trevor, for joining East Idaho Eats today. Come check out Cast Iron on 17th and Ammon. We'll have more information posted online.